Hello guys and welcome to a brand new video. Today I'm here with Eden Zero Season 2 episode number 21 reaction. Okay, the previous episode we get to see the battle between Justice and Elsie. Before that he got defeated and Elsie came to help us. Justice versus Elsie starts happening and we get to see their powers are kind of alike. Both of them can use Grand Chariot, all that stuff. And while all of this was happening, the whole hermit situation also goes down. Weiss was in trouble because the doctor suddenly decided to go for Weiss because of his brain and whatever. But Weiss kind of uses his ether energy to kind of like move the arsenal, even though he didn't have enough power, and like stop the whole situation. However, like the the doctor, he starts kind of making the robots in the human, that place go haywire. And yeah, they start killing the humans. Over there, Elsie versus Justice is still going on, and both get stabbed. We get a little bit of the backstory as well, get to know that they're they were like the prince and princess of like a place, and how Elsie kind of, I guess you could say, revolted, which obviously Justice doesn't like, all that stuff. And while all of this was happening, everything was going down in a very bad direction. In comes Ziggy's master, or the person who taught him everything. What was his name? I just forgot. Something was his name. We're going to get to know it again. But he comes in and he literally like stops everyone by kind of using his gravity power, and just stops everyone like from going crazy. And yeah, he introduces himself to Shiki. So let's see what happens. This is episode number 21. Let us begin. I'll be putting the subtitles and the timer here. Sync it to whichever is your preference. And let's get started. Okay, here's the countdown. 3, 2, 1, go. Okay. Oh, here we go. What was his name? Zenolith. All right. Hmm. The Doomsday System. Okay, that's an interesting title. Okay, he's here robot, I guess, because well, yeah, he was a genius. Whoa, that's okay. Yeah, Hermit said. Hmm. Oh yeah, she did say that. So, nah, well, yeah, you can see. Like I said, he's a robot. Yeah, you think he's a ghost? Whoa. Heavenly Knights of the Dancing Sakura. Um, yeah. Well, what the? Dark gra- You need food. Um, does he even need to eat? Okay, never mind. Yeah, maybe just stop. Okay, that actually scared me for a moment. Okay. Oh yeah. Wait. Oh, so. Oh no. Oh. Um. Okay, there you go. That's how. Damn. Yeah. Fight for justice. Yep. Heat to the power. Oh boy, Homer, I feel like you should just leave. Like, just let them fight each other. Just leave. Oh, there he is. Oh no, wait, that's Rebecca. I thought that was that guy. Okay. Where did she get what? Okay, I don't know where she got that from, but okay, there you go. You guys fight it out. You know, like no need for us to get involved. Yeah. Good God. Hmm. Where she got this? Yeah. Mi-chan. Who? Right. Oh no! Yo! What the hell? Yeah. Well, okay. Wait, so she doesn't have like parents or I don't know. Oh, yeah. Oh boy. Oh, this is youngest. Holy, that's her. Oh yeah, true. Yeah, Nero's also like a. Yeah, they were originally here to take care of that situation, I guess. Okay, what's happening to her? Oh my god. Okay, I don't. Why did she suddenly go get so worse? Wow. He's doing sumo. Oh my god. Yo, run. Well, yeah, now who's gonna save you? Oh my god. What? Oh, dick. So that's why it's not working. Well, good for you. Okay, great. Oh, that's why. That's why she said, okay. So this guy has been the problem from. She has been the. Okay. Oh my god. Digitalize the memory. Okay. Hmm. Oh boy. Yeah. Oh. Oh, that makes sense. Right. This guy needs to go now. Patron of the. Oh wow. Great. Oh, oh. Yeah. There you go. Oh, there you go. And that is why she cannot. Her her emotion when it goes over a threshold, and she doesn't remember it properly. Whenever she gets reminded of it, she. That is why. Okay. Oh my god. This is just. Oh. Yeah, just vaporize him or whatever. I don't know. Just vaporize him. Like I don't know how, but what? Shut the hell up! Nobody cares. Break it. Just break it. Break the fans or whatever. Oh yes, just wait. How did he? Oh, did he? Okay, what? The Doomsday. Okay. Whoa, what's happening to him? Is he overheating? What the hell? Okay. Oh, he is overheating, I think. Yeah. Oh my god. Mm. Oh boy. Defense mechanism. Oh, come on, yeah. Yes. There you go. Oh, you said like, what's your outtake doing? Is whoa. What the? Whoa, nice. Yes. Yeah, obviously. Water. Wait, who? Oh yes, Laguna. Oh wait. Okay. Oh boy. No. Yes. Well, now we're going to take your head and throw it in the middle of space. You'll probably float around for the rest of your life. Okay. Run or fly, whatever. That's why it's called Doomsday. My master's master. No, my grandpa's master. Okay. Damn. Well, Laguna has water. There you go. Wait, then. So she just brought him as a bodyguard? Oh, that's okay. Okay. Yeah, nobody cares. Just kick him like a football, or grab him by the nose. I don't know. No, you little how? What type of? Wait, can she interfere? In I don't think she. I guess she said like she's gonna erase it. Uh, We're gonna just one of the most annoying little pieces of. All right, you know what? Unlock the security. Then we'll probably kick you out. No, no, unlock the security first, and then we can. Oh, okay, there we go. Well, that works, I guess. Nice. Now we can kick him out. Yeah. Okay. Yay. Okay. Time to kick you out. Oh wait, is she actually going to kick him out? Oh no. I feel like a kick would have been better. Hmm. Okay. There you go. Nice. Uh, Go back. But yeah, yeah. Everyone's normal. Yeah. Okay. Oh boy. But you know what's going to happen? People are going to, yeah, they are not only that, the people who are alive, they will never be able to trust robots again. Like, yeah, that's, I doubt that. I doubt that. In no way, like, people who are alive, who saw everything go on, in no way is that happening. Because I'm pretty sure every human who was imprisoned by the robots, they definitely lost someone or something. And seeing everything happen in front of their eyes, the horrors. Yeah, I doubt they can like I don't like forever probably these humans will have a trauma for robots and they'll probably hate them. And unfortunately the robots won't like really know what went on, so they will be clueless. Okay, that's it. I think. Yeah, there you go. That was this episode number 21 of Eden Zero. Now, all right. So we begin this episode with yeah, Shiki and what's his name? Zenolith. Yeah, Zenolith. Shiki meeting Zenolith, and Zenolith is like, oh, I'm Zenolith, like like I'm the founder of the Maggie Mech Arts, and Shiki at first was like really not, really not like expressing anything, and he's like, dude, like show your excitement, like what's up with you? And he's and gets overexcited. Oh boy! But then he also says like I'm your like like grandfather's mentor, and he talks about how he will. Okay, you know what? I'm going to read this part. He kind of says something about his past. Where is that part? Okay, I was once a human living in the dark ages, as one of the heavenly knights of the dancing Sakura. Okay, I was known as being wild. Okay, so there you go. That's who he was. And now obviously he died, I'm guessing, and he then became like this robot or whatever. Yeah, he can continue living through this body. Right. So then, okay, I don't understand this part. Was there any significance to this? He suddenly attracts an apple and starts eating it. Now, so wait, so he can, I'm guessing he can, like, he probably eats like a normal person, even though he's a robot. Maybe converts the organic, like, food into like energy or something. I don't know. Like, otherwise, what was the point of him eating an apple if he's a robot? I'm guessing it's something like that. He probably kind of breaks the apple inside his body, like just like human beings, kind of makes energy from the organic material, and that kind of powers up his robotic body or whatever. Either way, so after that, yeah, he says like I can see that Ziggy has fallen for the dark gravity or something like that. He says, and he says, "What about you? Will you also follow the same path as him?" And while all of this is happening, we get to see Elsie and Justice, and this guy comes in, Elsie's crewmate, and he's Vera, okay, and they're like, where's Homura? And he's like, oh, she's safe. And while all of this is happening, we get to see the big guy. What was his name? Um, just a minute. Victory. Okay, Victory. He's like, oh, I just realized their names. I realized it before, but I didn't properly like connect it. Justice, Victory, Creed. Okay, so Victory was like in his like became his big self, and he was almost going to squash Homura. So, what's his name? Creed. Yeah, Creed is like, oh, Victory, like like watch your step, and like obviously he had to unlock Homura, otherwise she would have died there. So he unlocked Homura there, and like Homura gets out, and yeah, everything is fine, and like those two from LC squad and these two from Justice squad, they start like squabbling with each other. They're like like LC squad member, they're like, oh, at least you have some like like humanity in you, and yeah, and Victory is like, oh, but Homura is involved with you guys, so that is why we are capturing her. This and that, they start like having the whole argument again, and Homura's like, why the hell am I in the middle of this whole thing? Because yeah, at this point, Homura can just leave, and they would probably fight each other. They probably wouldn't even follow Homura. So that was like the best like possible outcome, and that's exactly what happens because Rebecca comes in on a bike, and like Pino and Happy's also there. Okay, so wait, am I forgetting something? Where did she get the bike from? Am I forgetting something? Did they show this in the previous episode? And what the hell is Happy riding on? Happy and Pino? What is that? Right. Maybe I'm forgetting something from the previous episode. Okay, anyways, whatever it was, they're on a bike now, and they like like she comes and she's like, Homura, quickly grab on, and Homura grabs on, and they're off, and Homura like thanks Creed, and Creed is like blushing and everything. Okay, anyways, so after that, Homura's like, wait, who's this kid? And the kid is like, oh, like please find Mi-chan, like like Mi-chan's my friend, and like she has like a little phone in the picture, and we get to see the Mi-chan was actually that little robot that got destroyed, and she's like crying, and she's like, please, like like find Mi-chan, but unfortunately we cannot do anything, obviously. Okay, so while all of this is happening, Elsie is off. Justice is like, wait, don't go. Like we still haven't fought properly, and Elsie's like, you know what? Yeah, nah, I'm too tired. You're too tired. Like, cannot continue this. And she kind of teases Justice a little bit before going, and then leaves. And then Justice gets contacted by Holy. I think that's her name. Yeah. And Holy's like, all right, you know what, Justice? Like, you're trying to catch Elsie. It's all well and good, but we also have to think about Nero. So that also like requires your attention. So yeah, and if you think about it, that is why they were actually here. If you remember, like the whole Poseidon Nero, like like the whole Ziggy situation. Like they met Elsie here very coincidentally. So that wasn't even their main goal. The main goal was obviously Poseidon Nero and the whole thing. So yeah, like we need to keep an eye on that. So that's what Holy tells him, and Justice is like, all right, fine. And okay, now while all of this is happening, we can see Cleanest situation goes worse and worse, and yeah, it makes sense as we get to know why she, like, obviously, like, why did she suddenly start having these, like, having her conditions like went completely down, because of the involvement of Dr. Mueller. And as soon as he realized it was Dr. Mueller, the flashbacks probably started coming. And like that's why she's like suffering, like emotional, like threshold is like getting out, and Jin is like cleaner, like someone help her, and sister takes her, and sister's like, don't worry, I promise you I'm going to take care of her. So while all of this is happening, the fight between Mueller and Arsenal is still going on. And yeah, this guy, and he starts talking about his experiments, this and that, blah blah blah. He starts talking about his, what was the name he called it? Oh, wait a minute. Okay. Oh, what was the name? Oh, shield? No. Wait. Just a minute. Doctor's body is, yes. After I escaped, OTEC. Okay, there you go. That was the name. Yeah, I remember. OTEC. So yeah, he's like, I experimented with OTEC technology, and this is the result. And he's like, yeah, and I had so many experiments, and he's like bragging about all that stuff that he did. And he's like, oh, the best one was the Rutherford siblings. And yeah, everything clicked here. Obviously, we realized what actually is happening. Why is the Cleanest suddenly, like, her condition went down? And like, and we also, and I didn't actually realize that, but like, it kind of clicked when they explained that is also why Jin's body is also OTEC, because he got experimented upon. And yeah, so that's why like that is the reason why, and that makes sense. Obviously, it kind of clicked. So, and obviously now that we know what's going on, we can see that Kline is like suffering. Her, I'm guessing her memories, her emotions are going overloaded, and sister is like, what should we do here? And she's like, we need to go and dive into the memory. So if they digitalize the memory and get inside, then maybe they can do something about it. So sister's like I have to do it, like, and like sister's like, but you don't even know where to go, which memory to go, where to heal her, how to heal her. You don't know where you're going. And she's like, oh no, but I don't want to let anyone die. Not only that, I also promised Jin, so I'm going to do it. So yeah, so she gets ready to dive in, while over there Arsenal and Hermit are fighting Mueller, and they also kind of little by little realize what's going on. Like Weiss is like, wait a minute, Rutherford siblings? Are you talking about, like, yeah, Jin and Kline? And when he realizes what's happened, he obviously like Wise is pissed. It makes sense because like when he starts talking about how the whole the Rutherford family, they were like his backing or something, and when he got arrested, like they stopped giving funds, and he's like, oh, I was so mad, I wanted to have my revenge. So the first thing I did after I broke out of jail is went to their family and killed the parents in front of the children, and then I started torturing the brother, experimenting on him, and was also they were like like trying to see how how much it takes for Kline to break and all that stuff. He starts speaking, and as soon as he says all of this, you can see that um, okay, what's her name? His name Wise. Yeah, Wise gets extremely like pissed off here. One of the biggest reason behind it is obviously like Wise's past. He had his trouble with his own past. The whole his mother, like how his mother also like lost her life because of the whole Drac and Joe situation. So other people exploiting, like evil people exploiting other people, and as a result leaving their children, killing them ultimately, and then the children are like left alone. That type of scenario, also he also went through that. So this is like a similar scenario. Like in Wise's situation, Wise didn't have any siblings. However, here Kline had Jin, but still the amount of what was that word, mental stress, yeah, that she went through, it like became a PTSD, and like that whole thing, like an evil person like doing something bad to someone, and like their children are now left on the road, that type of thing. And yeah, it's the same situation almost like him. And so he could relate, obviously, since he could relate, he felt even more angry, and since he could relate to the whole situation, kind of, at least that's what I think. I don't know, like, okay, so now while all this is happening, sister goes in, dives into the memory, and his sister also little by little realizes what's going on. And when she sees the memory, she sees like Kline has been like like tied, and like they like tortured Jin in front of her, like cut off his arms, and all that stuff. And Kline like kept continuously crying, and this is why her emotion, whenever it goes over, like whenever she feels emotion, she completely lapses, and like goes completely like just like like breaks down. So yeah, all right, so now over there Arsenal is still fighting Mueller, and like he starts like attacking him, shooting him. It's working, like little by little it's working. But the doctor is like, all right, you know what, like I'm like my functionality is more powerful than you, let me cool down. And those fans in his ear starts moving, and I was like, just break the fan. Like, I feel like that would have taken care of everything. He would have overheated and just got probably blew up or something. But yeah, like nothing. Okay, so right, so after that he's like, all right, you know what, let's do a new experiment. I'm going to experiment on Wise and see what happens to Hermit. And like Arsenal just punches him, and yeah, so there you go. Over there, Shiki is still talking to you know Zenolith. Yeah. Oh, sorry. The Dr. Mueller talks about the doomsday thing that he says. So he has activated that, and this starts happening in Foresta. So everything starts heating up. I'm guessing that was the reason why Zenolith also heated up, and like kind of like fell down. I guess because immediately after that we see the ground heating up, and like heat waves or whatever were like coming out, and the whole planet probably would have just burst into flames or something if they weren't able to stop it. And I'm guessing that is why Zenolith like completely went out, like because of overheating. He also feel like he also needs a cooling system, a fan, just like Dr. Mueller. Oh boy. Okay, so right, so while all this is happening, she like grabs him And Rebecca also comes in the nick of time, and like Shiki's like, what should we do? And they're like, let's go to the ship first. So they start going towards the ship while trying to dodge the heat beams that are coming out. And right over there, Arsenal is still fighting Mueller, and he breaks Mueller like in complete half. However, Mueller uses his tentacle things to electrocute Arsenal and like break apart his armor. So Mueller is broken, half of his is broken. Arsenal's suit is gone, so we're in a troublesome situation. So Mueller is like very happy. He's like, look at this, like like I'm going to win now. You cannot fight without your arsenal. Like, so what are you going to do now? Ha 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 ha. And then suddenly, like everything, like everything goes completely the opposite when Laguna comes in. Laguna just uses water to electrocute him, and Wise is like, just use the water and let me go to the old man. I'm going to teach him a lesson. And like he's still getting electrocuted in the middle of electrocution, and he's like, oh, what can you do? Like Wise, you cannot do anything. And Wise is like, yeah, all right. So if I'm not able to change you, I can at least destroy you. What's the part? Okay. It seems like you are a defect. If I want to modify you into a decent man, but it's too late. I feel like if he could modify him into a decent person, I feel like he shouldn't. Like he deserves everything that comes to him after that. He definitely doesn't deserve salvation. Like just like kick him out or whatever. Like I feel like but still, like like yeah, I feel like the best thing would have been to actually like kick him out in outer space, and he would have just floated around in outer space for all eternity. But at the same time, I guess it's kind of risky as well. Like who knows what else he's going to do in the middle of space? Maybe like I don't know, like something like happened and he like comes back again. So yeah. Anyways, so yeah, he kind of like destroys his whole body. His only head is left, and yeah. There you go. Okay. I love how Laguna's like, the technique was so brutal, I bet the night suit is crying. And yeah, Vice is like, unfortunately, the Arsenal is knight in shining armor. Um, I'm just, yeah, and then Hermit is like, you are cool. Okay, now after that, over there, Shiki and the group, they're trying to get out of this planet. The whole place is going out completely. Those robots are following them. The whole place is getting destroyed, and Homura uses her sword to cut off the robots that are trying to follow them. Shiki also fights. While all of this is happening, Hermit is trying his best to kind of undo this whole thing. So she's like, there's a freaking security in this whole thing. Unless and until we bypass this security, we cannot do anything. And she's getting overheated, so I'm gonna start cooling her down. So yeah, what should we do here? Oh no, wait. Oh, okay, so they also talk about like when Wyson asks like, wait, you yourself can do it, so why do you need me? And Hermit is like, oh, I needed you because like I said, like if I went, like if I fell for the whole virus thing, then you would destroy me. Yeah, and then okay, and then Mueller starts talking again, and I'm like, you know what, this is the perfect chance. Like I don't know, like probably tell him to unlock the thing, and then just shove him and like kick him out or something like that. But like it kind of goes in that direction, but in a different way. Hermit kind of like, I guess, like kind of takes away the security code or whatever using her eyes. Okay, I'm gonna watch that part again. So he's like, oh, Hermit, help me. You know what? I'm a changed man. Like I love robots now. Like I hate humans. Isn't that? And obviously that's not the whole point. This idiot, he thinks like, okay, so yeah, as Hermit says in the end, that's not the point here. Like it's not the point about liking humans or disliking robots or anything like that. It's like you heard like like a lot of people and my friends as well. You heard Gene and Clean as well, and he's like, "Oh, I didn't kill them." Wow, that's okay. Okay, and while all this is happening over there, I was thinking like, what can sister do here? Like she cannot interfere in the memory because that's a memory. Like how can she interfere? So she kind of hugs Kline, even though it doesn't really like help that much. Like I said, you cannot like interfere in it, and she just did it as a like a like kind of as a like show of affection. And then she's like, I'll erase the horrible memory. So yeah, so I'm guessing this memory will be like erased. She won't have any memories of this. Like that was the thing. um she, up until now, it's not that the memories were gone, the memories were suppressed. So that is why whenever her emotion went out of went into certain threshold, this repressed memory would come out like a PTSD. So that was the problem. The memories, it wasn't that she forgot the memories, she was suppressing the memories. But here, what her sister is going to do is like erase the memory. So I'm guessing since she's going to erase it, it won't exist. So yeah, that cannot, like that won't really be stressful for her for the future. Also, I hope to God that this is the end of Dr. Mueller. I don't know if he's going to come back again in the future. Um, yeah, if he does, then that's a problem. But I feel like this is the end because in the end we get to see Hermit like punched him out or something. But what I was going to say is that the fact that Dr. Mueller is also like dead would mean that she won't really have like like Kline. She won't really have to see Dr. Mueller again, and in no way is those memories are going to get triggered. First of all, her memories will be erased. I'm guessing that's what sister is going to do, as she says, I'm going to erase these horrible memories. And Dr. Mueller also doesn't exist from here onwards because Hermit and they like defeated him and killed him. Probably, I'm not 100% sure if he died or something. Um, but yeah, so there you go. Everything will be fine, hopefully. And yeah, that's what sister does. She erases them. So wait, so I'm guessing, like, wouldn't it like bring up questions? First of all, one big question will be that why is like since her memories will be gone, she won't have any idea why Jin has Otek in his body. Like she would probably ask him like, oh, why do you have Otek in your body? What happened? I'm guessing he'll probably probably like say like try to kind of like like distract her with some other stuff. He'll probably say something like, oh, like like say a white lie or something like that. um so, and also the fact that since her memory will be gone, a part of her memory there'll be like a gap. Like she'll probably be like, oh, like, and oh, her parents as well. What about that? Like the memories about her parents will also be like up until a certain moment of time she had her parents, and then there'll be like a gap in her memory, and then from that point onwards her parents doesn't exist. Her brother has Otek in her body. She'll be extremely confused about everything. So I don't know how they're going to. I'm guessing like Jin is probably going to, I don't know, give her some explanation, which would probably, like he'll probably say something like, "Oh, like our parents died, and like and was in an accident, and this happened to me, so I had to get this." Something like that. Like I said, he'll probably tell her white lies to kind of make her understand, so that those memories, it won't come back because they erase the memories still. I think so. I think that's what they're going to do, because obviously like erasing those memories mean there'll be like a gap in the memory. Not only that, there'll be inconsistencies. So to kind of like like change that, they'll probably tell her a few lies. And while all of that is happening, over there Dr. Mueller is like, oh, please help me, like, and I'm a changed man, I'm a very nice person from here onwards, like Hermit, come on, you know me, like like we've been like partners for so long. And okay, Okay, so Hermit is like, you don't get it, do you? We don't see humans and robots as being superior or inferior to the other. There you go. And he's like, yeah, yeah, I understand, I understand. You know, like he's completely being the yes man now. And he's like, yeah, yeah, you're absolutely right. You know, I understand, I understand. It's like, oh, like I expected of her my little piece of junk. I mean, assistant. And the Hermit's like, all right, you know what? Okay. And like grabs him and he's like, oh, Hermit, thank you so much. And Hermit is like, looks at him and he's like, Dr. Mueller, okay, retina scan complete. So, okay, so that was like, oh, okay, so that was the security password. It was his retina, okay. Yeah, and there you go. There, she's like, there you go. Everything worked out. And the whole, like, security, like, that whole thing, like, she shut it down. The doomsday thing stopped. And Herman is like, yeah. And Mueller is like, yay. Like, you know, like, I'm so happy for you. Like, we did it. Yes. And Herman is like, all right, so doctor, since we know each other for so long, I, I'll tell you, I'll tell you something. And he's like, oh, what is it? And just punches him. I don't need you, and just punches him. I feel like a kick would have been better here. Okay, so what happens here? He gets flinged around. Did he get destroyed completely? I cannot I'm not properly. It's kind of unclear here. I think he gets destroyed, so he's dead. Hopefully. Oh my god! I don't want to see this freaking guy's face again in the future. And he's like, she's like, yeah. There's only one thing I'm probably thankful for you. Is making me understand the existence of how important friends are. And yeah, over there the doomsday thing has stopped. The robots have gone back to normal, and yeah, so they went back. And in the end, you know, Rebecca and they, all of them are like, everything is normal, but the loss of lives, you know, and everything that happened, can robots and humans on this planet be friends again? And that is the thing, you know, not only that, not only the loss of life, the fact that the humans saw this happening in front of them, you know, even people who didn't die, who were probably imprisoned in the cage, in throughout their life, not only these robots, but they probably won't be able to trust any kind of robots for the rest of their life. And you know, like Rebecca says, can robots and humans on this planet be friends again? No, I'm pretty sure no. In no way. Like obviously the robots won't have any clue what's going on. They would have no clue. But the humans, in no way can they become friends here. You know, like I refuse to believe that after everything happened here, I refuse to believe that there's a single person in this planet who will be able to trust robots from here onwards. In no way is that possible. I'm like 100% sure about it. So yeah, they, they, they tried to at least try to, they kind of like made the situation okay, but the damage that was caused, the irremovable damage that has completely, you know, like just completely grasped into the hearts of the human beings, the fear, yeah, that is a damage that can never be taken away or taken back. So yeah, so that is it. That is my reaction to episode 21 of Eden Zero. So yeah, if you guys enjoyed this Eden Zero season 2, so yeah, if you guys enjoyed this video, be sure to press the like button and subscribe if you're new to the channel or you haven't subscribed. Comment down below anything you want to say, anything you want to let me know. I'll check them out. And that's it. Thanks for watching. I will see you guys next week with another episode of Eden Zero. Until then, goodbye and have a nice day.